You're welcome to 5 Minutes with my architect. On this podcast, we provide industry knowledge for building designs, construction, and also renovations to help you enjoy the building process. This week, we're going to be discussing something very special. We'll be discussing issues that have to do with failed projects and where we have clients say, I will never build again. I will never build again because of failures of projects, disappointments, and pains caused them from projects they have run in the past. There are lots of issues that lead to that, and we'd like to discuss that today so that if you've had a bad experience, what you will hear today will actually help you prepare for new projects and also avoid the gaps, the loopholes, the pits that made those projects not to work out the way you planned for them to work out. You will agree with me that pre-project preparations are needed to avoid dramas and bad experiences. Project expectations, they need to be managed very well. And the most important thing is that you actually need to have all the information you need before you start a project. So we've heard of a lot of quite unpleasant experiences like construction errors, cost overrun. Then you have promises that are made by contractors which are not being kept. Sometimes people also have structural errors and poor workmanship. We believe to an extent that some of these things can be limited based on your approach to the project. So we're going to look at some of the things you can do to recover from such an experience. And if you're also planning a new project, please listen carefully. And trust me, if you follow these steps we're going to share today, it's going to limit chances of errors and pains that can come across your way as you run your project. Just know this, that you need to make a decision to empower yourself with knowledge. So you can check our blogs, check our podcasts. We also have some programs that you can enroll on. We have video courses that you can actually watch. The whole idea is that you get educated and you have an idea of what you're about to get into so that you can actually unlock more possibilities to increase the success rates for your building projects. We're going to look at some things you need to put in place to get your project working. Number one is that you need to define the expectations. People go into projects blindly. First thing you need to do is you need to get a very good team. What most people do is that they want to build, they just get an engineer. No, you need more than an engineer. So you need to understand, what team do I actually need to execute this project? Your building project is a major investment where you require an architect who is the head of the lead team. What we advise most people to do is that your architect has access to a wide bank of engineers and other professionals that can make your project run. So if you get a good architect, they can now get you the team of engineers, quantity surveyors, mechanical and electrical, structural engineers that can deliver the designs and also help you supervise that project to completion. For private projects, we have clients that just get the designs, go for approvals, and go to site. Your project doesn't stop at the design phase. If you decide to supervise by yourself without having an experience, you're going to have an issue. So please just sit down, listen to what we're saying, and work with your team to get these things done. Now, the second thing you need to do is also this. Your architect should actually know the cost of your project. What is your budget? If you allow them know what the cost or your budget is, they can work it into the design so that you can save money. Because you can imagine if you don't tell them, they over design it and they go over the budget. Then at the end of the day, you're disappointed. So you need to look at discussing this with your architect. Now, remember to sign an agreement with your architect, with your contractor. Discuss the conditions. Don't work on verbal promises. Read through agreements and get an overview of the entire building process. Please check our blogs. There are so many details there that can help you. Then when you're doing projects, watch out for red flags. If you notice there are issues, don't keep quiet. Discuss them with your architect. For more details to help you, please check the link below this podcast, our website, and our social media pages. Until next time, please apply these quick tips and share your feedback with us.